Hi folks, welcome to my channel. My name is Nisi. If this is your first time here, we are going to jump into some IU content. I want to check out uaena. And now in my head, there's a song recently called Jieun that 17 released on their 17th Heaven album. And I really need now to listen to IU's uaena because once everyone kept telling me it was like the sequel to My C, in a way, to be debatable. There certainly some people had opinions where they thought it was not the sequel, but in a way, I probably would attribute meaning. If there even is a potential that it could be a sequel, I'm sure I would have tried to attribute the meaning myself as well. So I'm very, very intrigued now, loving My C, to finally get to uaena. Except this song Jieun now is what I think of in my head. Uaena. Listen to this song by 17 called Jieun on their most recent album. It is very good. It is very beautiful. But I can't continue in my head to mix up Jieun now with uaena. So I am going to listen to uaena so I know what it sounds like. And I have a feeling it doesn't sound as sad as Jieun does. So I really shouldn't mix them up anymore. For a second, I really was thinking, I was like, there's a song that goes, but I'm like, no, I just learned that song. No way is that the IU song. Okay, so let us check out uaena. I'm not even ready. I'm not like even teed up. I'm not even prepared. I'm just like so tired. But I really miss my ladies. So I want to make sure that I make room this week for them. All right, uaena. And we are going to watch an IU's palette clip of her singing uaena. Okay, it's so fast. On the Lilac album? Yeah. Will you do aquatic plants? Okay, we're gonna turn off the captions for now. Got the lyric video ready to check that out. As I'm often told, maybe the lyrics I choose aren't the best lyrics. If you got a version you like better, drop it in the comments. All right. Okay, she definitely wasn't talking about aquatic. She's talking about being a surfer, not the exact translation Korean to English. Auto-generate. Ooh. Just let me preface making the connection now that I realize she says in the translations, I'm such a good surfer, to the sea. Just making the connection now. Now let's really start. This is no wonder so few people. I love you for watching my content if you've watched my content, but it does not surprise me that I get a major drop off at this point because it looks like I'm ready to start and then I have 50 million things to say before we actually get to like 30 seconds of the song. I feel like that might be the reason of that and people telling me that I talk too much, but hey, it's me. What you gonna do? I guess not watch, which is totally fine. Just don't leave a mean comment for me telling me I talk too much. Definitely more upbeat. Kind of like the. Now, to be fair, this is it's a live version with palette. It's always live, so the take on it might be slightly different than the studio recorded version, but I really love the bare reliance on this like slight drum tap and this electric guitar in the beginning. I don't know if it's an electric guitar or the synthesizer. No. Yeah, sounds like bass and guitar. There's the bass actually. Ooh. Wow, you guys. So I did get a warning, which is why I already had the feeling that the song was going to be more upbeat and why I need to stop connecting Jieun to uaena. But This is really, really interesting instrumentation. I like how weirdly sparse it is. It's like the bass came in, like a slight groove comes in, but it's still really, really bare and minimal. Really interesting. So interesting. Ooh. Ooh, the rhythm of this melody is really, really cool. It makes sense now with like a sparse instrumentation because there's really, really cool stuff happening with her vocals rhythmically. Ah. After bawling my eyes out with my C, I can definitely hear and feel, not yet read without lyrics, this feeling of her in my C taking control of the pain and struggle that she's gone through and overcome to be confident in herself and love herself. And this like little bop going on is a good like story connection to once she overcame that and gained that confidence and power in herself to have this upbeat feeling. Again, I'm only doing it based on the feeling. I have no idea what she's actually saying. I think I've caught Surfer throw up. But I am, even in her expression when she sings, like I'm getting this feel, this vibe of being secure in yourself. And there's a happiness to that. Ooh, I'm excited for the lyrics. Yeah, just how she performs it even. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I love the rhythm of this. Oh, when the wave has come. Ooh. We'll see what's all around this bubble maker. What like a lingering feeling such like a rhythmic song leaves when it gets to this chorusy bridge. I should say pre-chorus bridge. Ooh. Oh, I need to know what you're saying with all this beat, girl. Oh, I love the confidence. Confidence on her face. I feel like she's telling me she's going to be ready. And that if we two have struggled, we can get to a place where we feel ready to prepare to stand sturdy when the wave comes. No clue if that's what she's talking about, but we're gonna get into it. Oh my god, I just love how cool the composition was in that song. So different than my C, which may also be why some folks find it debatable to think that it's a successor. I can understand that as well, hearing both of the songs now. Oh my gosh, the emotion. All right, let's jump in because I'm feeling a lot of stuff, but to be fair, I have no idea what she's saying. I'm such a suffer. Oh. Her storytelling is legitimately out of this world. She paints these pictures so well. Me just imagining, what could she think? What is she making with the surfer, sea, wave, sigh? What could she be saying? And of course, she's building immediately this beautiful, beautiful story. You're a surfer, but you're not going to fall. You're not going to stumble and splash. But if you do, that's okay. You're not even wearing a life jacket because you can save yourself if you need to. And it's so fast. This is 2 lines and a stage is set. She's so good. Let's go. Got it. Okay, not getting like looped up in that wave so much that you throw up, you puke, but you won't. Ooh, I really do feel like I can see at least the idea of legacy between the 2 songs. I do feel like it's kind of building out to what I was hoping it was going to be. She talks a lot in my C about her uncertainty. And by the end of my C, I feel like she's found a little bit more certainty, or at least found belief in herself. And this song solidifies that belief. Because again, it's not like you're never going to go through bad times. You're never going to feel, it's not like you're never not going to go through bad times, or that you're not going to feel horrible just because you overcome one thing. It's about your mentality when you are facing the next, obstacle, the next issue, the next problem, that you have a different mentality than maybe you had when you were at the depths and the depths of sorrow in the last issue you were dealing with, that you can now take in this more upbeat style. Hey, I'm not going to throw up. I am confident. I'm going to be better. But you know what? It's okay. We don't always hold the promises to the level of excellence that we want to attain. We try, it's not always possible. So every single statement of hers has this, but even if I. So even if you get failure in a way, you said before you're not going to fail, but even if you do, and you do the thing you said you weren't going to do, there's still more things to be positive about. She is my mental health streetlight in so many ways as a woman. For myself, my own power. Ooh, in that live version, I didn't hear all of the sounds. Like now all tied together with this, like what you got in the live version, like the super like ethereal, mysterious guitar, her like emotive vocals, all the like the lingering piano sounds. All of that is beautiful. You get all of that and more. I did not hear all of this like sea wave. Again, another reason why I can see why people might tie them together. Of the natural sounds, the landscape in the back. Ooh, so pretty. Oh my gosh. One of my recent feedback lately is about how much I talk. And I'm literally constantly looking at the clock now, wondering if I'm going too slow or too fast in my own observations. I would probably fix some of it in editing as well. I'm 43 seconds in. I don't think I can talk less. I like this stuff so much. I just want to share my thoughts. Ooh, tsunami. What do you mean I'm scared? It's fun. Yeah, the sigh is a much less burdened sigh. That opera that I was thinking it was. It's a much less burden-filled sigh. Oh, I love it. Ooh, rhythm. Okay. Like, did I miss a translation? But no, I don't think so. A lot of it is just natural sound because it's the opera sound. Again, flow. Oh no, it is really translated. It's just like an English version of the staccato translation, which is confusing me. Okay, so opera sigh again. Flow under at that time. Me. I'm very interested in if you've seen like reactions, not necessarily reviews, from folks who have a good sense of Korean and might be able to make this make a little bit more sense. I think I'm getting it in terms of that apo. That's the sound. So we're getting the that part I get. I think it's saying like you flow under at that time. So it seems like a sentence, but I'm not sure if I'm really understanding the meaning. And I don't talk this much because I don't want to understand the meaning. I do want to understand. So let me know if you can help me with that one, this line, which obviously I'll hear again. You know, when you're just talking about it, just swim proudly, splash. Okay. So, it again. So, it without fear. In a way, I'm thinking this is more like so do it again, do it without fear, and then throw your body. This is just what I mean. Sometimes it's just how other people might interpret a translation might not be the way someone else might explain that translation. So just if you have another version of this that you find is easy. I do love Jiguchi, nothing against Jiguchi, but just wondering if there's a different take on this that I can see from a different perspective. But I do think this thing kind of like your body, throw your body, be, in a way, feel fearless with giving yourself to this thing, whatever it is you're doing. In this case, we're talking about being a surfer and swimming as a metaphor, but whatever it is that you're reaching for, the goal you're going for, the thing you're trying to accomplish. Okay. It's just really the translations of the repetition and the elongation of words that I'm wondering if it looks the same in other translations. Oh, actually, I'll show you something more fun when the wave comes. So it's not even like, I'm getting ready for when the wave is coming. It's literally a bigger, brighter attack. It's legitimately, I'm not just going to stand there and withstand and endure. I'm actually going to show you something and it will be fun. It's really turning difficulty, obstacles, struggles you may face on its head with a very positive perspective. Oh, kind of like having fun in the water, bubble maker in the sense of like blowing bubbles like in the water, just like making bubbles. I think that is where I was wondering where the bubble maker came from. Because I just think of like a bubble maker, like blowing bubbles, but like one of the electronic ones that make them quickly and rapidly, those bubble makers. But there is the connection of like making bubbles as you hold your breath or let breath escape while you're underwater. It's cool. Okay, let me back it up so we can get the connection to the villain line. This calm C. You're the one who annoys it. Okay. Turbulence on the C. Okay, maybe a little stuck sometimes. Just ride the wave. The timing that's gone with the tsunami. Ooh, that like natural event that you cannot predict. Oh, it's pretty. The timing. That will be gone with the tsunami. I choose that. Oh, I wish that I could attack fear like this with this positive outlook. Dude, what are you talking about? We got no gear. We just swimming. Straight dive. You're gonna be first at that water floor. What are you surprised for? I love that part. Oh. I didn't really think that anything could top the like surprise and joy that the rhythmic chorus brought me. But this part is so pretty. Why you nag me for? I'll disappear like a bubble. Oh, so good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there is something. No. Just for reference, if you guys want to check out the episode that I've not seen the full episode, I just found the clip. If you guys want to see the full episode where she performs Appa on IU's palette, it is episode 7. So just for reference, if you're interested, which is why I was desperately trying to stop it before it started playing so that I don't spoil myself from seeing it. So that is Appa. I definitely feel like I'm on the side of reading into a lot of legacy from my C. And both of those songs to me deal with growth and personal, introspective growth. And I see my C as almost like an outpouring of those feelings, that fear she talks about in Appa, how scary that can be, the sea that we as humans kind of live on in a way alone. However, in my C, she was able to embrace herself, even though it's scary and hard sometimes. And so I feel like that was taking like a negative and turning it into a positive. I think I said this at the beginning, so maybe it really did come to fruition for what I was hoping the song would be. But I really felt like it took that positive point that we left on in my C of acceptance of who we are as ourselves and loving ourselves and being okay with us and our flaws, and then took it to this part of sometimes you got to build yourself up in those moments where you get a little scared and you feel like you want to run away. Instead of sitting in a little bit of that pessimism or that sadness, or even getting really, really introspective, kind of flipping it in this Appa and letting this sigh of almost relief be what propels you to believe more in yourself. Even if you might not really, really believe it, if you keep saying these things to yourself while still preparing yourself to fall, like saying, I'm not going to fall, but if I do fall, it's still going to be okay. It just is like a another level of positivity. Like I said, I feel like my C is probably where I typically lay in terms of struggle and then finding a little bit of confidence in myself and trying to hold on to that. Appa is where I struggle with, which is taking that found confidence and continuing to build upon it, not in a braggadocious way, but in a way that could be a little bit braggadocious, in a way that you would still a little bit more confidence than you even have in yourself. You say you have more confidence in yourself than you really have and believe, but sometimes that helps you to fake it to make it type of thing. I think that's what I think of Appa is, not that it's fake it till you make it, because I do think in some situations you really feel that way. I'm just thinking of it from a personal perspective, where in most situations I never feel that way. And so I would use this more personally as that fake it till you make it remember song. You might not think like this, but you got to start thinking like, no, I'm not going to fail. And if I do fail, XYZ, not I'm going to fail. So XYZ. Oh, I'm very, very, very happy with how upbeat the song was, because I don't think I was going to be prepared for. She normally makes me cry. I was not ready for a cry session, so I'm too tired for that right now. So I'm very, very happy with how positive this song is. It really does give me the feel. It makes me feel like I can surf a wave, man. I can barely swim. It really does make me feel, with all this surfer metaphor, like even I could go out there right now and surf a wave. I would die. I would drown and die, but still, it makes me feel like I can. All right, that was I Use Appa. Thank you for checking it out with me. Thank you for the commenters, many of which pointed out to me their feelings of this song and the connection to my C, and many who thought that I already had known the song, and I really didn't. So I very much, very, very much appreciate you guys bringing it to my attention. I'm not a big full album type listener, even though I'm seemingly becoming that way now more with this channel. So I really do just cherry pick songs and go that way. So even if you think I might have found a full album and listened to it, it's highly possible that I have not, and that I've only listened to lots of different songs over the years that I enjoy. So I really do still appreciate you guys pointing things out and making those recommendations. Even if you're assuming I might know already, it does actually help, because I didn't. So thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope you guys are having a sigh-less day to day. And if it is full of sighs, I hope it's the kind of Appa that feels a little bit more like, it's okay, you can make it through today. And if not, maybe listen to the song and you might get a little bit of that fake it till you make it inspiration like I'm going to use it for. So thank you.